Alright, we are back. I'm so sorry about my last two videos with the audio mishap. As you can see, I fixed it this time. Hopefully we don't have any more problems going forward. But we're going to hop right in, and we're going to finish out the Paw-fect romance duty so we can finish out that Star Path. When this is coming out, I believe that it will be coming out on the last day that you could do the duties. If not, this is coming out after the Star Path has already ended. So we're just going to finish up these last couple of duties so we can be ready for the update, which I believe is on April 8th. So we'll be ready for the update. Okay, hopping right in. Pet our guys first, and then we're going to go find Merlin right away. Oh, looks like he's right outside his house. Oh, I think he just zoomed this way. Yeah, he did. Alright, Merlin. Let's go, bud. We're hanging out. I definitely think I could get all of this done within the 30 minutes of hanging out with Merlin, but we'll see. Perfect. I'm gonna cook some more of these while I'm at it. We got so much when we went around with Lady because she was the gardener. Alright, but we'll sell these, finish up that money saving, and then we'll tackle the royal tasks. We'll save the shiny gems for last.
Good to see you.
Perfect! Alright, let's see what the royal duties are. Plant 5 veg. Alright, let's change outfit. That's a nice easy one. I'm actually gonna put on one of my normal outfits, my presets. Let's go with my monster Sona. Spruce things up a little. This is her. Slay. Slay. She's eating. We are gonna just change the companions out because, like I've mentioned before, I'm trying to just level up all of my companions to level 5. So I'm just working from the bottom up. Plant 5 veggies. Do I have any? No, I don't. I'll grab it from this chest right here. Just have to do 2 more, I think. Catch it in the glade. Catch. Oh, see, pick. So I think I could get those. I could get that one. Hopefully this works. Nope. I don't know where I'm supposed to get these then. Anyway, I'm gonna rotate these out. Sell a mineral, harvest coconuts. Easy peasy. We'll do those right now, and then we'll be done with the royal duties. And then we can focus on mining for the shiny gems.
Good to see you.
We'll go with an amethyst, just because I get those so often.
Oh.
Perfect. Done with that. So we just have to do mine for something shiny. So I'm gonna put my pickaxe polish on. And I'm just gonna mine when we already see a gem poking through. I think that'll give us a better chance of getting something shiny. So excited to finally be done with this Paw-fect romance. I really enjoyed this Star Path, but I'm excited to get the next update. Pocahontas is coming. I think that's such a sleigh to add to the valley. I'm so glad about that. And I thought Pluto was going to be something new, but as I learned in the last episode, which actually I'm realizing you probably couldn't hear me learn, but Pluto's already in the game. I don't know why I didn't realize that he came out also with the Lady and the Tramp update. I guess I just kind of forgot about that, but I'll be excited to unlock him. Alright, let me eat something so I can zoom around. Nope, nope. Let's try this one. Dang, none from there. We were lucky with those first two spots. We did get a shiny. Alright, nice. Doing alright with these shinies, at least. At least we're getting a decent amount of gems to stockpile. That one looks like it has a little gem poking out. Trying to be sneaky and look from the top, but can't really see. Nope, it has one. Shiny. This shiny one is gonna take a while. Yay, level 5! At least we'll level up our raccoons, that'll be nice. Oh, not furniture. I kinda wish companions had their own little tab over here like the mounts do. Alright, we've moved on to the foxes, it looks like. That's fun. Oh. Last biome to check, really. I didn't check all of the meadows, so I'll check there first. And then we'll just have to start digging at random spots. Oh, well, I'm out of polish anyway. Alright, I would just head around. Oh, hopefully we'll get lucky. Shiny diamond. No, just regular diamond. Yeah, this one's gonna take a while. We need 6 more. I think when I head back down from this area, I'm gonna go to the mines and hopefully get some more of the Vitalis crystals so I can make another potion. So I think that'll help us. Oh, shiny diamond? No. Also, I don't know how strong my mic is, but if you hear some rustling in the background, it's just Travis. He has the zoomies right now, so he is just running all over the place, knocking into all his toys, jumping off the furniture. So if you hear any scuffles around, that's just what that is. Oh, come on, shiny. Oh. Like I mentioned when I was looking for the topaz, I could technically go to my other islands, but I just feel like that's just going to be more annoying to have to constantly hop all around when I could at least just stay here and walk in circles at least. I don't know, to me that's just more time saving. I am getting a good amount of gems though, just not a lot of shinies. Alright, we're gonna go into the mines and get some more of those crystals, so when we pass by my crafting station we can make another potion. Okay, nice, that was shiny at least. That helps, that helps.
To you.
Sorry, Sally, not now. Alright, gotta eat, need more energy. We open this first. Ooh, cute! Oh, come on, shiny. Come on. At least we're halfway there. Halfway there with the shinies, about halfway there with Merlin, so hopefully by the end of this time with Merlin we'll have the shinies. Yes, another shiny? Perfect. We got a lot of gems this run around of the mines. I feel like usually there's not that many gems. Alright, so we only need 4 more. If we can make the potion, I think we'll be able to get it by the time we're done with Merlin. Which is pretty good. Pretty fast, in my opinion. Well, hopefully there's some shinies. Give me shinies. No. Oh, we got some topaz. Alright, let's go make this potion. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this one more pass through the valley we'll get these shinies. I'm probably gonna mine like rock spots, and then just until I see a spot that has a gem poking out, then I'll put the pickaxe polish on. Just because I didn't mine that many rock spots the first time around. I just mined if there was a gem poking out. So it didn't really give the opportunity for like respawning of the gem poking out rocks. About to hit level 4 on the fox I just saw. No! I see a shiny right there! Hey, where is it? Oh! I don't think I got it. Dang. I didn't get it or it wasn't a shiny. That always happens to me. I'm so happy my critter leveled up, but not in that moment. It's okay, we'll still get all the shinies at some point. Alright, there's our first spot, so I'll mine this farther one, and then I'll put on the pickaxe polish, and then we're gonna just kind of zoom around the valley. Actually, I think I'm gonna go around the valley first, because I have a feeling there's not gonna be too many other spots like that, and I don't want to waste the pickaxe polish. I want to wait until I see at least like 2 or 3 of the rock spots before I put on the polish. Alright, cool. That was a shiny at least. Are you level 5? Wow, fully done with the raccoons now, I think. Yep. On to the foxes.
Ah, yes.
And only 3 more shinies left. That's pretty good. God, this area is really a mess. One day I'll decorate. I say that like every single video, I feel like. Two pinks right in a row. That's crazy. And neither were shiny. Alright, that was the last rock spot, I believe, for my pass through around the valley. So I'm going to put the pickaxe polish on now. I think we should definitely have some rock spots that spawn with the gem poking out. So we're just gonna kind of zoom around, look out for those spots, and hopefully we get these last 3 shinies. Keep up there. None yet. I'm gonna check up this way. I know we have one down in the meadow, but we'll go there last. Well, not last, but just check out up here first. None. Hopefully up here. Here. Alright, let's go down to the meadow to that one spot. Alright, good. Oh, we got 2 shinies. That is good. That is perfect. Exactly what we needed. Alright, Beach. Hopefully you don't let me down here. I fear none of our rock spots will have anything poking out. It is not looking good, guys. We only have 2 more biomes to go check. And we have nothing poking out. Alright, let's see. Alright, these have not even come back yet, so we're just gonna look away and hope for the best. Dang. Alright, they're coming back. Give us gems. Nope. And nope. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a bust. I mean, I know we have this area. We can wait for the gems to come back. We'll dig up these while we're waiting. Pick up some stray gems, I suppose. Nothing yet. Nothing. Our last hope. This last rock spot over here. Nope. Alright. I think in this case, because we just need the one more, I'm gonna switch over to another island. And we'll look for a spot over there. Alright, since we just need the one more rock spot, I didn't want to waste my pickaxe polish on something that didn't definitely have a gem in it. So we'll just look around this area. Hopefully we have a gem popping out somewhere. And we can get that last shiny. Here we go. And it's topaz. We struggled with topaz last time. And we will continue. Oh, topaz. Always the bane of my existence, I feel. Alright, that one doesn't have anything. I feel like I don't know the location of the rock spots well enough in these other islands. I don't spend as much time on them. As much as I love the expansions, I honestly prefer just like the base valley as opposed to these other places. So I just don't really come to them that often. Again, that's just a personal preference. I know some people love these new areas, and I love the characters and the storyline from them. It's more just like, I don't know. I like the classic valley. Alright, let's try this one. Nope. Ay, we're struggling with this last guy here. I know eventually I will set up all the other islands because I do have like plans to kind of spread out all of the different villagers across the different islands. Like for example, I think it's the storybook one. I plan on kind of putting all of my, I guess, animal-based ones there. For this island, I plan on putting all my like villains here. Yes, we got it. Nice. Alright, we're just waiting on good old Merlin, so we'll head back to the regular valley. But yeah, like, the valley, this is gonna be like Mickey and Friends, like base, I don't want to say normal, but like the classic Disney characters. Eternity Island, I kind of plan on this to be where all the villains go. Storybook is where I plan on putting all like the princesses and their princes. And then Wish Blossom, that's where I plan on putting all the, like, animal base. So, like, that's where Lady and the Tramp will go eventually. Who else do I have that's animal based? Oh, like the lions, like Scar, Nala, Simba, they'll all come here. And I know that there'll definitely be more expansions, so I'll probably move people around as I get those expansions, but to be honest, I have to get there first. Hopefully, I can eventually get this on PC, and I think it'll just make it easier for me to decorate, because decorating on the Switch is honestly kind of a pain. But if I never can, I'll have to do it on the Switch eventually. That's how I decorated my plaza and my peaceful meadow. Oh, we did it! We hung out with Merlin, we're done! We finished all the Paw-fect romance duties. So let's get these last few bonus rewards. Yay, we got Tony's restaurant. I'm pretty sure this is just like a storefront. This isn't like a... Like, I don't think you could go in it or anything. And then we'll collect these last little moonstones. Yay, I'm so happy we were able to finish this. I was really getting worried there that we weren't going to complete this. But we did it. We did everything. What's that say? Congratulations, Colleen. You've completed all event duties. We did it. I really can't believe it. I did not think I was going to finish this on time. I've been playing like non-stop to get this done, but I'm really glad we did it. Just a reminder, if anyone else plays Dreamlight Valley, please feel free to join my team. I would love to have more people on my team. Do I have any? Yeah, no invitations, but if anyone else plays, I'd definitely love... How do I do that? No, okay. I would definitely love to have you guys in my corner if you play. Alright, So, we finished out Paw-fect Romance. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to take a little break, and I think the back half of this video is going to be working on the Egg-stravaganza event, so stay tuned for that. Alright, we're picking back up where we are going to start working on the Egg-stravaganza event. Oh, gotta pet this guy first. So, I looked up... First, let me check my mailbox here. Okay, none of that. So, I looked up what... Let me close this. What we need to make some of these things. I'm not gonna lie, I see some things that I did not add on my list, so I must have thought that I made them, but I never did. I have some other things written down that we have to make for the first time, and I wrote how many of each type of egg we need to make those. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to get those to pop up in crafting. I'm not sure if they're there already and I just haven't noticed them. I'm gonna search through though. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so they're here. So yeah, we just gotta get some... I wrote down the materials to make the egg cooker, the banner, and then the 5 different colored lamps. So what we mainly need is the green eggs and the purple eggs, because I know I have a stockpile of the blue, pink, and yellow eggs. So we're just gonna be on the lookout for those green and purple ones. Actually... don't see any green eggs in my inventory right now. Which is odd, I should have them because I know I've gotten some. Maybe I left them in my chest. Yep. I'm actually just gonna do a quick dump just of my gems because I know that we ended with a lot of gems when I last played, so I'm just gonna kind of dump all those and then we can start working on the extravaganza. Okay, so we're pretty organized now. At least made a pretty big dump. So we need, from my calculations, we need 45 of those green eggs that we get from fishing. And it does look like those spots only appear at Dazzle Beach, so we're gonna head down there first and see if there's any of those right now. Looks normal. Ah, I see it.
May I help you?
Cogsworth hanging out with us. He's not at level 10 yet. Also, just a heads up, if you hear any rumblings in the background, Matt is playing on his VR, so you might hear him kind of rustling around the house. He's very excited. We couldn't find his VR for a while. He finally found it, and he can't wait to literally set up our entire house as his boundary and just run around and play everywhere. If you can hear him, that's what he's doing right now. You could probably check out some of his videos over on his channel, The Brothers Jin, where they do the Brothers Gaming. I know he's doing Maestro Mondays, he said he wants to do, where he plays this, like... conducting game, I think. So check it out. You could see some of him and Nick's forays into VR. See the other side of all this jumping around the house. Alright, it looks like this is gonna respawn fairly often, which is good because we need 45 of them. And it looks like there's some other different things that we need as well. So we'll need a decent amount of... What did we get? Oh, we got another egg. See, I think that we're gonna have to get somebody who's a fisher. Alright, let me look through my collection and see who's a fisher person. Gardeners. Scrooge is Maui. Okay, I have a decent amount of names. Alright, I'm gonna go with Donald just because he's in his house already.
Never seen a kingdom like this before.
I think this will definitely help us get to that 45 much faster. Because now for every single spot we could be getting potentially 3 of these eggs. That's really good. Ooh! Level up, level 4. Nice. Let's go to the other side. I saw that I think that in the next update that they're gonna make it easier to search things in craft, which I'm really excited about. The reason I don't craft too much is because it's so annoying to find what you want to craft because I don't know what game is I think Matt's playing a game where like zombies are coming into our house, like an AR game, and he just jumped so high and screamed. Again, sorry if you hear any screams or jumping in the background, it's just Matt. Anyway, the reason I don't craft too much is because I find it really annoying to find what I want to craft, because you kind of have to just scroll through everything and like find what you're looking for, and if you don't have all the materials, it won't pop up, and then you need to go figure out what materials you need and stuff. It's just really annoying to me, the way they have the crafting interface. I honestly hope that they add just like a search feature where it's like, I know what I want to cook, I can just search it and then it'll show up. I hope they add that. At least adding a filter on like a type of item will definitely help make it easier to craft. And maybe I'll craft more items. That'll definitely help when we finally get into decorating my valley. look, here's another green one from the other day. So when I'm recording this, and potentially when this comes out, I'm recording this on the 7th, and the new update comes out on the 8th, so I'm definitely planning on playing that as soon as it comes out on the 8th. And oh, Matt just punched our curtains. The unfortunate thing about the updates is that it comes out in the morning, so I'm not going to be able to play it as soon as the update drops. But when I get home from work, I will definitely be playing. I'll honestly probably bring my Switch with me to work so I can start the update early. I think usually the update comes out at 9, so if I could have it updated by the time, you know, I get out of work, that will help me be able to get right on, get playing, start the new Star Path, get Pocahontas potentially. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to play that right away. I don't see any spots yet. When we run out of spots, we can run to the realms. The realms is where those purple ones are. And for the few things that I'm making, I only need 10 total of the purple, and it said that it could have a max of 10 at any time. So we should be able to get that by just kind of running through a few realms.
Why, I couldn't have created
At the bottom of the stick. Inside, but at the bottom of the stick.
They always spawn right behind Donald's house, and I can't get it unless I move his house. This is so annoying. See? Can't do it. Alright, we're gonna have to leave that there, because I'm not moving Donald's house again. Alright, I did a quick search, and it looks like that the Moana, Toy Story, and Wall-E realms are where the purple eggs will spawn. So we're gonna head there. Let's see how many of the green eggs we have. 13, not bad. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what the heck? Oh my god, we're getting roped into a freaking quest. We didn't even mean to. Well, we started that quest, I guess. Alright, Moana. Alright, so we're going through, we're looking for purple eggs. It's like this one. I got 3, not bad. Alright, let's head over to Wally. Right here. Oh. This is such a small realm, like, compared to, like, what the realms look like now. Like, this is so tiny. Well, it looks like that was everything. Alright, now we're gonna go up to Toy Story. Gather eggs. Alright, pretty good. We got 8 of these, so we only need 2 more for what I wanted to get built today. So we'll check back at the beach and then do a sweep of the realms one more time.
What a bonny bright day!
Look at that. Got 3 for the price of 1 there. Yay, level 5! Alright, we'll swap him out.
There's something special.
Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we're at 20, doing pretty good. Just about halfway there. I guess I heard me getting mad at Donald's house and moved it over.
Everyone is so kind here.
It's nice to see the sunshine.
I wonder if they can show up in Moana's thing. I'm gonna take a look. Nope. For the realms again after this last little spot over here, get the last of those purple. Alright, let's head over. Stuck. That's enough for all the purples that we needed today. I think once I look for all these purples, I'm gonna call it a day for now. We could craft whatever I'm able to craft. And then we'll work on the extravaganza event as we work on the new Star Path duties. Alright, I don't see any more purple eggs. So we're gonna go craft what we can for today and just kind of do an updated little list on what we got and what we still need. You know, I'm just gonna kind of have to scroll until I see what I want. Alright, I think I'm gonna do these, egg lamps first. So we'll go with red. I gotta scroll all the way back. At least I have a general idea of where they're at. Red, blue. Green. We'll do the green last. Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna see what, I know there was a couple of other things that it said I needed that I don't have. So I'm gonna see what those are and if maybe we'd be able to craft those as well. Alright, so I just looked it up and it looks like for those other ones we need a lot more purple eggs. But it does look like I should be able to make one of the things here. So it was sugarcane, cocoa, and then the I don't even know how you would say that. Yeah, this one. Perfect! Got that one. So it looks like I think so we still have to do the egg cooker, the banner, the purple lamp, and then I believe it's the hanging, the potted, and the excellent balloons. So for next time, I'll have some updated tallies on how many of each egg type we need, specifically the purple and the green, because I have a stockpile of all the other colors. And then we will work on that in conjunction with the new Star Path. So see you guys next time, where we will... See you next time, where we will work on this and work on the Star Path. Probably won't finish either, obviously, but we'll work on both. See you next time!